Now, let me share an incredible story of perseverance and determination about a man called Jason Wu. It all started in 2011 when Jason was year 11 in Lisa Cumberland's Japanese class. Jason typed so hard for 10 days that his fingers bled. But it wasn't enough to claim victory. He finished third overall. In 2012, he was up against a much stronger pro field who had done their off-season preparation, and they showed up ready to give it everything. Jason competed furiously day and night, but still didn't quite have the edge to outgun Jean Lean from Queen Margaret College. Jason finished second. Last year, Jason Wu was year 13 and in his final year of high school. If there was ever one moment, one opportunity to capture everything he ever wanted, this was it. Would he capture it or just let it slip? All the way from Pakuranga College in New Zealand, one of New Zealand's rising language sensations, I'm excited today to announce 2013 World Champion, Mr. Jason Wu!
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is a great honor to speak to all of you here tonight at the Brisbane City Hall. First of all, I would like to congratulate everybody who participated in the Language Perfect World Championships last year, especially Benalla State High School, for being the top school in the world for the third consecutive year. From third place in 2011 to second place in 2012, in 2013, I finally brought the Scott Cowboy Trophy to Pakuranga College in New Zealand. And with contribution from around 300 enthusiastic language students, Pakuranga College also secured the top spot for Japanese for the fourth consecutive year. By using Language Perfect and participating in a competition like this, language students like us get a chance to compete with students from all around the world. And of course, learning each other's different languages along the way. And just like any international games, such as the Olympics, watching the places on the scoreboard jumping up and down was surely very exciting. And that is the main reason why so many of us have been competing every year. Language Perfect has only been around for a few years, but despite that, its development and improvement in the software has been extraordinary. And I could see that very clearly in my 3 years of Language Perfect experience. Language Perfect effectively motivates students in their language learning by creating an exciting and competitive way to improve one's vocabulary knowledge in the language. And as a foreign language student, I'm convinced to say that Language Perfect has been an important contribution to my language learning in the past few years. Language Perfect has not only advantaged many students in the Australasian region, where it all started, but also across the Pacific, in Asia, America, and Europe. And this success has extended to many other subjects, as we can see in the all-new Education Perfect. The initial dream to unite the World 3 education is approaching. A little history about myself. I was a primary school student in China many years ago. And those what I call the olden days, we would have to hold a big textbook in front of faces every morning, memorizing long vocabulary lists. Nowadays, I think back to those good old memories. I actually thought that Language Perfect would have been a great advantage if it existed during that time. I've always been interested in foreign language studies, even though the career advisors at my high school persuaded me to give up language studies as they thought that it would not make much use from my chosen career pathway during that time. But even until now that I'm studying arts and commerce at the University of Auckland, I'm still studying languages. And I still think the path that I chose during my 5 years of high school was a correct one. But that doesn't mean don't listen to your teachers. Finally, I would like to wish everybody participating in this year's championships all the very best. Last year, we had over 252,000 participants coming from 12 countries and answering over 173 million questions. Let's aim to multiply that number this year. I'm looking forward to seeing this year's champion being the champion of even more participants coming from even more countries. And do remember, the champion is not always the one running the fastest, but the one continuously running. Even if you don't make it to the top of the scoreboard, it is that perseverance and that strive to win that will make you the real champion in this competition. Thank you, everybody.